Hey, Dave from cheapwinefinder.com. Coming today with a kind of half Halloween, kind of not Halloween kind of wine that we got from Whole Foods. Let me grab it so I can take a good look at it. And it is the Death Metal Red Volume 6 with a unicorn on a black background, and the color of the unicorn is the night sky that's kind of dark blue with stars. $9.99 at Whole Foods. The man who made this is Lauren Rosillo. This is from Castilla-La Mancha region. It's Vino de Tierra wine, which is like Vin de Pays, IGT. You know, a step below the high-end wine. It's more like regular affordable wines, and that's fine because it's $9.99 and it's Whole Foods only, and it's called Death Metal Red. And I did the volume 1. This is volume 6, and it's a 2015. And 2 years ago, I did the volume 1, and it was a 2016. So the whole year is kind of messed up to me. I don't quite understand what that's going on there. But red wine from Spain is a little bit different from red wine from the West Coast, typical California, Washington, D.C., in the $10 region. So it's nothing to be too afraid of, I think. No, actually, I drank it. It's pretty good. And Lauren Castilla is like a leading wine expert and almost scientist. He's a big deal in Spain. If you don't know who he is, you can look him up. And these wines are, I don't get it. I don't know them. There's Death Metal Red. One of them's got rainbows coming out of the unicorn. They're all kind of weird, but I kind of like it. And I don't know if it's 6 different blends, because there's volume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is 6. Or there's one blend with 6 different labels. There's nothing that tells you anything. Bottle tells you what's the back. It says something silly. Oh, it explains what death metal is. You know, it's like, okay. Didn't need to know that while I was drinking, but that's fine. So I don't know. I mean, this is kind of one of those wines that you pick up because of the label. This is a subdued label. It's a black background with a unicorn silhouette and the night sky with stars on it. And I'm not sure if what constellation that is means something. Probably does, but I live in Chicago and I haven't seen a star in decades. So there you go. But this is an aged wine, and which is one of the weird things about this. From California, if you're going to get a $10 wine, they make it in a way that will come together kind of quickly. They make it in a way to reduce the tannins, reduce the acidity. They choose grapes that don't take a long time to blend and mix together and meld well, because the sooner they can get it to sell it to you, the easier it is for them to sell it at a lower price, and it all works out. Plus, it's a really popular style. It's bright and fruit forward. So millions and millions of bottles of the stuff, and this is Spanish from Castilla-La Mancha. It's not the same thing. I think the local version of Tempranillo is probably what's in there. I'm not quite sure. They don't say. But Tempranillo will have a decent good aging ability. And, depending on how the grapes are grown and how he made the wine, it might have taken 5 years. I recall we put in a review. I put it on the website. So if you go to cheapwinefinder.com and look up the Death Metal Red Volume 6, there'll be a link to Death Metal Red Volume 1. And I recall that was a little harsh. This one ain't harsh. The 2 years that passed has kind of mellowed this one out a little bit. Tastes good. I'm going to take a sip. It's got some life left for a $10 5-year-old wine. It's smooth, it's sleek, it's got some decent flavoring to it. I had a little bit of trepidation because I do recall, it's 2 years since I drank the last one, but I don't have all that fond of memories of it. And here we go with this one, and it tastes pretty good. It's 5 years old. It's age-worthy. It's an aged wine that sold for $9.99. It's got a crazy-ass label on it, and it might have any one of 5 other ones with unicorns and rainbows and who knows what else on it. And that's about it for me. It's an age-worthy aged wine that is selling for $10. Whole Foods. I liked it. On to the next one, cheapwinefinder.com. Adios, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.